Hello everyone, what is going on? It's Serenity here, and I thought it would be a good idea today to tell you the story of how I got my first knife. So this was about a month and a half back, and we were in a lobby, and this is back when I had just started playing. Cal got me into the game, and he thought it would be fun to play casual, so I was like, okay. I was rank like 2 or something, not even my Nova 2 yet. And we're playing, and Cam came in the call, and Cam's like, oh, I'll play. So we started talking. We played for about half an hour, and then Cam had mentioned one of his friends, Chris, who I'd gone to school with. I'd never personally talked to the guy, but he seemed like a pretty cool guy. So I was like, okay, add him up on Skype, add that bitch to the call. And he starts talking about how he just opened some cases. And I was like, oh man, that's awesome. It sounds so much fun. I had previously opened about 2 cases and had some luck with the first one, but it was kind of like, this is gambling, so I'm not going to do it. And we start playing, so we load up a comp match. We're all having a blast. First round, pistol round. It's about the 4th round now, and this guy just keeps talking shit. And I turned a corner, and he killed me. And I was really bad, and I was about 0 and 5 just because I suck. And he started calling me a hacker, so I'm usually like pretty timid with that. But I got on the mic and I was like, bitch, what you talking about? I ain't hacking. And he started a vote kick on me, which successfully passed. So I was like, okay, fuck this guy. Fuck you guys. My friends weren't leaving the call because they're a bunch of assholes. So I was just stuck sitting there by myself when all of a sudden in the top right hand corner, their advertisement for cases come on. So I say, okay. I buy 4 Phoenix cases. Now, I'm not one for knowing the skins, but I pretty much just wanted a nice gun skin. At this point, I think I had like a couple blues. And I started getting them to call numbers for cases. So they were like, oh, I'd previously had like 30 cases or something like that, but I'd only bought in 4 keys. And I was like, oh, let's do, 3 and 16, and then I would open that. So we're 2 cases in, got nothing. I'm like, okay, let's open another case. So Cal says, do 2 and 28, and I'm like, okay, 2 and 28. So I clicked that faithful box. I'm not really paying attention, but then I turned around at the last second, and it was a fucking knife. Yes, and I literally screamed at the top of my lungs. This shit is like 11 o'clock at night. My dad's screaming at me from the other room, telling me to shut up. And I'm like, bitch, I don't care. I just got a knife. I'm gonna freak out. And I got up and I threw my headphones on the ground and I was having a freak out because one of my friends have gotten a knife, and it was a shitty $60 knife. So I was pretty pumped. I could have gotten like a Doppler or like an M9 bayonet fade, and that would have been amazing. Any Doppler skin, any marble fade skin, any fade skin, anything, a slaughter, anything. I would have been like, oh shit, yeah. So I'm sitting there freaking out. And then it pops up, Stat Track gut knife, urban masked. And I said, oh, cool. And then I look up the knife, and it is the fucking battle scarred piece of shit that it is. And it upset me. And then I checked the Steam market, and it was $110. So now it's kind of floating around, and it varies in price. One sold for $90 last night, but other than that, none of them have been selling on the market. So I don't know, that price could come up. I just thought it would be a fun story to tell you guys. I got the clip of me opening it, but just at the right time, and I had turned my microphone off. So I'll play it now, and now you can see why I hate my life after pulling that knife. Not only is it a gut knife, which personally I don't like the look of them, but it is a Stat Track gut knife. But I think it looks all right, and I'm just glad I got a knife. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I thought it would just be a cool story to share with you guys how I got my knife. So thank you all for watching. If you'd like to hear more stories like this, just let me know. Thank you all for watching. This has been Serenity, and have a good one.